All right, one little sneak peek earlier tonight, and half the quantity is gone. Only place in America where for less than $80, you are getting the famous, the industrial, the professional Cricut maker. Anna Griffin is back, and Anna, you know you are the rock star when it comes to this world. You are. You need like leather pants and champagne or something, I don't know, but this has everything else. And no kidding, I know this is not only a love of yours, it's been an effort of love to make this happen. Over $100, almost $110 worth of wows and extras. And when we say the industrial grade model, this is the one that really does what you would do if you were trying to even run your own business.
Yes, oh my gosh. Welcome to the Cricut Maker. Okay, this has taken the craft world by storm since its launch last fall. And what's incredible about the Cricut Maker is that it's the ultimate crafting tool. The ultimate. It's an industrial strength machine, okay? 10 times the cutting pressure of any other Cricut machines. You and I launched the Cricut Explorer here on HSN together in 2014.
And it sold out completely.
It did. We had an amazing time with that. It was green, and maybe you have the green one. And there are millions of you that have an Explorer machine. It's time to upgrade.
It is indeed.
This is the upgrade moment.
I know you were calling this the superhero earlier today, and of course we'll take in a tour of the package. Please take a moment to share your testimonial. Of course, we would love to say hi to you. What are you doing there, Miss Anna?
Oh, I'm actually demonstrating one of the most important new features that comes with the Cricut Maker is the ability to cut fabric without backing.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and you're cutting on a special fabric mat. And so I cut a beautiful piece of cotton fabric face down on the fabric mat with the revolutionary, okay, look at this, rotary blade. Okay, this is something that it takes hours and hours of handwork to do with a manual rotary blade. Now, the rotary blade is going to cut projects in Design Space. You're going to be able to sew. You're going to be able to cut fabrics, and not just cotton. Okay, we're talking thousands of materials with this amazing new, what they call, Cricut called this the adaptive cutting system.
Okay, now why did they call it that?
It's so great, okay, because you have interchangeable tools here, right? In the A clamp, right, you can put your scoring tool, right? You can score and cut in one pass. You can add your pen tools, and tonight we have a bundle that you're getting, these glitter pens.
That's right.
The machine is going to write and draw and do an amazing assortment of tricks. But right here, the adaptive part is the ability to interchange blades. You can go from rotary to fine point to deep cut. All of these things, and then there will be more and more and more, because the adaptive tool system has been designed to continue to wow. Because the pressure here, 10 times that of any other machine, now we're able to cut. Look at the kinds of things that you're now able to cut. We're going to be able to cut sequins without backing. Imagine making projects, fabric projects, click of a button. Just like paper, now the Cricut Maker is going to cut fabric like butter, okay? Eyelet, burlap, leather, plastics, stencils, the material pieces go on and on and on.
But you know what, it's so precision, it's so precise, it's so exact. It is, you could run your own business with this, basically.
Well, yes, it is an incredible machine because you have access to over 50,000 images. Since we were together for the first Explorer launch, Design Space on its own has transformed, okay? It is bigger and better than ever. New images are added every single month. 300 fonts inside Design Space. What is Design Space, you're saying? Okay, it's the free software that runs the Maker, all right? And you're gonna need a device.
You will,
You're gonna need Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Okay, but let's just talk about what's really special tonight.
Okay, so by the way, that $5 shipping cart is done done at the stroke of midnight, so chances are you've already been doing some shopping. That means your flex pays are done, your shipping is done. Take a moment to say hi to us, and if it's okay, Adam, I'll just show you very, very quickly how few of these we have. Even if that shipping cart did continue after midnight, we have only 1,600 of these to go around. And the whole idea behind this too, Anna, is I think for the people who demand a higher standard. I mean, if you're going to invest your money, you want something that's not only going to deliver, but deliver on a number of different surfaces and give you more variety, especially for this price.
Yeah. So one of the things that's really I'm doing right now is that the Cricut Maker is going to allow you to make whatever you dream about making. And personally, I just had over the weekend something I was dreaming about making, right? I shared earlier that I needed to cut a piece of shower pan, and I did that on the Maker with Adam. So for you, Shannon, I'm sharing how it touched my life this week. I have all these antique dishes, right? Beautiful china. And with a particular set, this little felt thing came in between the plates, and it must have been from the jeweler or the gift shop, you know. The registry. I thought this was so beautiful, and then I need some more. I got a bunch of felt from the fabric store, and okay, let me just look at this. If you'll share my screen, so the materials that you can cut, I'm going to search for felt, and it just in my search, look at that: felt acrylic, felt craft bonded, glitter, felt stiff, felt wool bonded, and felt wool fabric. That's what I'm going to cut. Okay, and I actually did my little monogram there. Now this is so new and improved, Shannon, since we've seen each other. It does all the thinking for you. It tells me to load the pin in clamp A. It tells me what blade. It told me I needed the rotary blade. I'm going to feed this in. I'm going to monogram my felt for my china plates, and you know, I can just say I want to make 12, and I have felt dividers for all of my antique dishes.
Duplicate that.
Well, somewhat, yes. I use my own monogram.
Right, exactly. So you can create your own little future legacy, if you will.
Yes.
So, and actually, you know what, Jeff, I don't need to walk all the way over there, but if you take a look, the machine everywhere else is $3.99, but we are including over $100 worth of bonuses. So over $100 worth of bonuses with your purchase. We're doing it for less than $80. So basically, all of our beautiful mats, all of our beautiful glitter pens, everything, those are all bonuses you don't get anywhere else, right?
Right. Well, a bundle is unheard of with the Maker.
I think Cricut doesn't do that,
It was a strategy, right? Because the Maker is so special, it is so elite, that it is at the top of its game. And so what was really important to have happen with the Maker was to never really bundle it. But here, tonight, Shannon,
it's a big deal.
What I know about the Cricut customer, what is she cutting? Okay, what does she want to do the most, right? If you look at this, you're getting 8 full rolls, okay? She wants to cut vinyl, and she wants to cut iron-on. Why does she want iron-on? So she can custom make t-shirts, tote bags,
I love that.
anything on your wish list. Vinyl is like a big giant sticker roll, okay? This cuts and applies to almost any surface. Okay, now imagine coupling with all this materials, okay? So like I said, 8 full rolls. There is stencil material. There is transfer adhesive for the vinyl. There is iron-on in silver. There's iron-on in rose gold foil. This is so great. And then there's a brand new thing called Sports Flex.
Oh, no, what's that?
So this is really fun. This is an iron-on engineered for all your workout gear.
Oh, are you kidding? Oh, wow, look at, do you know how much that embellishment would cost me on a pair of workout pants? Are you kidding me?
I know!
No, that's wild.
We're talking, you know, we're at the gym and we're looking pretty stylish. And what's gonna happen with this iron-on is it's going to move with the nylon fabric.
Quite like
so
that.
maybe you want to personalize your gym bag or your yoga pants.
Right, why not?
Right, you've got the ability with the Sport Flex nylon. They asked me, iron-on, sorry, they asked me what color I wanted. I said, of course I want hot pink.
Of course it has to be. Hey, of course this does qualify for a Protection Plus plan. Do check with your service representatives for details, but at this point, it is a one and done. This is your final show. It is the grand finale of our big 24-hour crafting event, and you know we wait for things like this, but Cricut doesn't do bundles for anybody. I mean, day in and day out, you can go and you can get the machine, the industrial, the professional grade for $399, but we want the extras. We want the bonuses. We want the extra stuff, and you get it all for this show only for less than $80. All right, I'm anxious to see what you're doing next, Miss Anna.
Okay, so adhesive foil, all right? What's that? All right, so you said, what is this? Okay, it's a big giant sticker roll. And so you cut it to size. Let me actually, I'm gonna make a customized cosmetic bag.
Okay.
All right, because I need to give a really great gift.
Yeah.
And so what's that about, right? It's about personalizing. It's about taking things that are ordinary, making them extraordinary, but the press of a button with your Cricut maker.
Okay.
It is so, so, so fun.
All right, I gotta see what you're doing.
So yeah, it's just taking a little minute. It's talking to the machine, right? Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be cute.
The packaging says adhesive, right? Foil.
Yeah.
So that's I'm gonna search for the all materials, and I want to type in adhesive, right? Foil, and that's gonna tell. This is where it's gonna tell the machine exactly what we're going to cut. Okay, and it's pretty shiny, so it's not the mat, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so it tells me to load the fine point blade, all right, and then press the button. Okay. So what do I need to do? I need to open clamp B, okay, take out my rotary blade and put in my fine point blade.
All right.
And you see I'm just looking overhead, and there we go. I'm gonna also take out my calligraphy pen for my monogram, just because I don't need that right now. And I don't need any other things, all right? But it's gonna do all the thinking for me, right? Except the fact that I didn't push go, all right? Right? That's the only problem with all this. But when you're working with these projects, you get 50 free projects with the machine.
You do, really?
Yeah, yeah. And you press the Cricut button when it's blinking, all right? And it's going to cut this wonderful lips. Okay, so what is this gonna look like? And I'll just give you a little preview.
Okay.
When you cut vinyl, you need a thing called transfer adhesive.
Okay.
See, do you see how far we've come since I saw you last
this is
on
blowing,
the subject?
This is blowing my mind, I have to say.
So, yes, so this, you get a full roll of the extra strong grip transfer adhesive. Oh, we're not loaded. Here.
Okay.
It's like, it's not playing. All right, so let me just
like, Mom, help.
All right, let's just stop. You just, poor little thing, you're just cutting away over here.
Nice.
All right, it kicks it out.
Okay.
All you do is reload. Okay. And we'll recut. Okay, so what's happening once you've cut that adhesive foil, you want to add the transfer adhesive to the top of the cut. Okay. So it goes right over it, kind of like wallpaper. Yeah. And you burnish it with all your Cricut tools. And that's what's really fun about Cricut, is that they've put together a custom set of tools for working with the machine.
They have. Remember, we do want to say hi to you. There are only 1,600 to go around. And oh, look at that.
Okay, now this is going to transfer to anything you want it to, all right? So I'm just gonna give it a big kiss.
Fabulous.
Right, and I just have to use the burnishing tool to make the adhesive. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna rub on my beautiful vinyl cut. And we're talking 50,000 images plus that you can use to customize something as fantastic as this. Nice. So I'm just gonna, I have lost all my fingernails. No.
You're taking one for the team.
Right, so as you just want to burnish it, like if it's not coming up, you just let it go. You just peel it back and then rub it some more, right, just like that. Right. So this is how it's going to work as you work through.
You know what, guys, actually, Jeff, I'll take everybody to the table here real quickly just to point out the bonuses again. Remember, everywhere else that you shop, the machine itself, and Cricut does not do bundles for anybody else, is $399. You are getting over $100 worth of extras, over $100 worth of extras. So whether we're talking about your glitter pens, this beautiful blade, all of those wonderful cutting surfaces, or those beautiful surfaces that Anna was just demonstrating for you, all of these are extras that you do not get when you're buying the Cricut, the industrial, the professional grade machine anywhere else. And by the way, you won't get this here at HSN after today for our grand finale. Denali. So 603-462, we'd love to meet and greet you, and look at the results you are getting.
So what's so great, okay, so I was just burnishing those lips on that great little makeup bag, right? So once the cut is finished, what you actually have to do is weed the cut.
Okay.
And so that's, you know, all that is about pulling the material away from the cut and then taking out all the negative spaces with the weeding tool, which we have put together with this bundle. It looks like a little bit of a dental tool.
And isn't
it ironic that I'm using a mouth, right, as an image? But what's so great about it is that you would just weed that, then apply the transfer adhesive over the top, and then apply it to whatever project you want to make.
Well, I mean, it's really exciting, and of course, time does never permit us to really unveil all of the creative possibilities that this is going to lend. And remember, I know we all know and love and look to Anna as our superhero in this category. More importantly, though, you can design your own dreams, and we are definitely making dreams come true. I love the fact that Anna's showing not only cotton, you've got vinyl, you've got metallic, even like fabric. I mean, the list of possibilities is endless.
Let's look at the design space itself, because when we talk about fabric, all right, so what you might not know, all right, so if you've had a Cricut before, like any of the legacy machines. From the first expression on through the Explorer, there was no such thing as this amazing design space. And can we show the screen? Because this is the software. So I'm using my iPad. I can use my phone. I can use my computer, Android or iOS. Okay, it doesn't matter anymore. It's all there for you. Look at this. You can be inspired by countless amazing DIY designers worldwide.
Look at that variety.
Yes, but what's incredible right up here in categories, you scroll down, I'm a category, Anna Griffin. If you want to make cards, you have a category for it.
How cool is that?
Look at this, free for Cricut Maker. And these are the 50 projects that you have, and they include fabric projects. So let's just click this one, which is a half hexy quilt.
Okay.
So what you can do now, Shannon, is create that in a click of a button. That?
Oh, come on.
There's no measuring, right? You just have to have the desire to quilt. I'm pretty sure you're gonna need some quilting skills that I personally don't have. But when you want to make this, all the instructions are here, the fabric guides, everything. This is a downloadable PDF. If you love to sew, the Maker is your new best friend.
Well, and you know, I think too, it really, it gets us out of our little box. It gets us out of our boundaries. It really gets you to try maybe things that you haven't tried in the past, because maybe you thought that you didn't have the wherewithal or the skills. This unleashes your creativity and so much more. We are going back to the phones where Beatrice in Kentucky is calling. Beatrice, you are live at HSN. Say hi to Anna. Hi, Beatrice.
How are you guys doing tonight?
We are awesome. All right, Beatrice, we hear that you've already taken this for a test drive. What would you love Anna to know?
Oh, I just love it to death. I do everything with it. A friend of mine teaches school, and I've made finger puppets for her for her classroom, and I make a lot of cards. I have this machine. I have the Cricut Maker, and I also have the Air 1 too.
Do you use them both?
Well, actually, another friend of mine is using my Air 1 right now.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, when I get it back from her, I'll be using them both. I do have one question to ask, if I may.
Okay.
Sure.
When I got my Cricut Maker, there was 2 blades that came with it, the Rotary and
the fine point.
Right.
The fine point. When will they be coming out with the other blades, or do they just take the same kind of blades that the Cricut Air takes?
Well, so the maker it has the adaptive tool system, and it's going to have amazing new features,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Soon, you know, we're going to see all kinds of things from Cricut this year. I'm privy to all that information, but I can't really talk to you about it, but it's coming.
Exactly.
There's a big giant promise of all kinds of amazing new things.
So more to come, Beatrice.
Yes,
Thank you so much
here.
for the phone call. We love having you out there, but unleash your creative potential and possibilities. All right, I'm curious to see what you're doing for us next.
So now I'm using a bonded fabric, which is really kind of fun. Right, meaning bonded, I actually I used a little product that we had tonight called Terrial Magic on a piece of cotton fabric, which makes it paper-like.
Oh.
Okay, really fun.
Yeah.
But let's just go, like as you're looking at what it tells me to load that fine point blade, really, that's all you need, right?
Yes.
If you're a paper crafter, you really only need this fine point blade. What the maker does that the Explorer Air 1 and 2 don't do, right, is in your custom settings for the pressure on this blade, you can actually adjust it to work with any kind of material.
Oh, you can?
Yes, custom adjust for custom settings. So if it didn't cut through for whatever reason, you can go back and actually adjust the pressure to customize your cut.
So if it doesn't go through, it's like you can tell it, oh, need a little extra
I need something more.
Right.
And then you can cut those custom settings, you can name them. So this is Anna's cotton with Terrial Magic, right? You know, you can name it whatever you want.
So wild.
Like, it's the skies burst open with the maker.
They do.
Like the crafting skies. Look at this. These are the pins that you're getting. And what's so fun is that they're glitter gel pins. And you can't just put any old pin in your clamp A.
No.
You have to use a Cricut pin. And they make lots and lots of colors, but what's so fun is that these aren't on the market yet. And so you actually get them. Right.
Oh, wow,
no
that's
kidding.
part of your bonus. And that's part of what you just
like
First of all, you can't get it, but then Cricut doesn't do big bundles or packages for anyone else.
Right.
We won't do it after this show either, and I have to see the finished result.
Right, so here's what's fun about a treated fabric. Like Cricut might call this a bonded fabric, right? So what they do, I just want to show you right here. This did cut all the way through. It's just going to give you this little bitty safety right there so that when you can actually pull it apart, right? So that all the cuts with the fine point blade I was cutting a lot of felt lately, and you just pull it very slightly and it all comes apart.
Nice.
It's just great.
It is. So you think about the possibilities, and we are so proud to have this for us. When we do these crafting events, it's certainly the best time to take advantage of it because we basically do it once or twice a year. And remember, that shopping cart is open for business only for the next couple of hours. 12 midnight is when that expires. That's when the flex pays. Chances are you've been shopping like mad all day. I heard so many phone callers say that they mark this on their calendar, that they clear out the whole day. And then it's so fun, Anna, because as brilliant as you are with your demonstrations, we're still really only scratching the surface of what they're going to do when they get it at home.
I personally get overwhelmed at the possibilities of what I could show.
For sure.
There is not a day that goes by when I'm using the Cricut Maker that I don't discover something else that I can do with it, right? And what I'm showing you is the intricacy of the cutting just with paper crafting, right? So you can go as small as a ½ inch, and this is about more than 1.5 inches, but down to a half, up to 11.5 inches on the regular cutting mat. And what does that mean? Like, this is the scalability of the art. So same butterfly, same 2-layer cut, just scaling the design.
Oh, wow.
You're so cute. Shannon, you and I wish we had had a little time before all this. It's changed so much.
Honestly, what's so crazy about this to me, though, is that it's evolved so quickly.
Yes.
And I will say, Cricut really is a legacy of performance. I love, love, love that not only is that design studio, that creative library, if you will,
it's all
open. And the fact that we're doing this in a bundle that no one else does for less than $80 is a big, big deal. When someone gets this at home, though, say it's someone who's a novice like me, does this also take whatever they're doing to a whole new level?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Now, you unbox your Cricut maker,
right,
and what you're gonna be able to do, a project with cotton fabric,
okay,
on a greeting card straight out of the box.
Out of the box.
Okay, right, and it's going to walk you through step by step of how to load the rotary blade. You're going to cut a little balloon,
okay,
and it's gonna be so adorable. You're going right on the face of the paper, and then you'll use your fine point blade to cut the paper.
Okay.
So yes, it elevates your game. Like we go from a simple card to like something in front of you, write a complete vinyl monogram.
And basically the machine is doing all the work.
Right, well you're picking that design.
Right.
And we're giving you an entire roll of metallic silver iron-on.
Fantastic.
Or the vinyl. Like the vinyl is gonna stick to that.
Yeah.
You can also do iron-on on that pebble. Isn't that fun?
That is so much fun. You know, the crazy thing to me is normally when we talk about projects, you're working within one medium. You're working within fabric. You're working within paper. And if you look at the beautiful array of things that Anna has done for you, you're really only limited to your own imagination. I'm just fascinated though that it's like the machine is more intuitive. Yes, it's professional. Yes, it's industrial, but it's almost as if we could never do precise cuts and measurements like this on our own anyway, but it's almost as if it's your own hand at work, basically.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely your imagination.
Yes, exactly.
On high.
Yeah, on high.
Okay. So what's so great about this is that this is stencil material. We've never had that in a bundle, okay?
Yeah.
What did I do? I took one of the images, right, from one of our card designs. So we have thousands of cutting images in Cricut design, in the design space, and we made a stencil out of one of the card border designs. That stencil went over a piece of ivory cardstock, and we used our rubber stamping inks to paint. Yeah.
That is unbelievable.
Isn't it great? So you can use your markers, you can use your stamps. You're cutting your own stencils to create whatever kind of, this is a tool. You made yourself a die.
See, isn't that genius to me when we say you could run your own business out of this? I mean, my goodness, if you were only doing fabric, if you were only doing handbags, if you wanted to create your own handbag business, if you wanted to create your own designer line of workout wear.
Right.
What kind of...
I'm just going to show you one more stencil project, okay? So what happens when you cut away, this is one of our pieces of artwork. We have a lot of titles that are in Design Space, and Memories is on one of our cartridges. And so you cut it away. It's sticky on the back, okay? I'm going to peel this away to show you. The stencil sticks to your surface.
And look at this.
Ready to paint
I saw the big reveal a little bit early. Look at that.
Isn't that beautiful?
Love it.
So ombre painting, you use your markers, you use paint.
Yeah, and that's just it. If you are you have to be curious. You have to be thinking, gosh, what could I do? How could I elevate all of the creative designs that I'm doing at home? Well, remember, this is your final opportunity. We have the last 1,500. It is the only place in America where you're getting over $108 worth of bonuses and extras. Our shopping cart is closed for business at the stroke of midnight, in which case you are not getting the 4-pay flex pay as well. So we would love to send it your way. You heard Beatrice, she's having so much fun with it. It's intuitive, it's smart, it's professional grade, it's easy to use, and it grows with whatever you choose to create or design.
Right. So it's so much fun. I have this incredible confidence when somebody says, "Can you make that?"
Yeah.
And so what I'm doing right now is I have chosen a design. This is a Make It Now or Make It project in Design Space. Design Space has a whole new feature for you.
What do they have?
This is so great. So we had projects at a click of a button. Right? Okay. So the Make It projects were a lot of paper crafts at the beginning. Now it's an entire world of everything. We have
a wardrobe of choices.
Well, yeah, tabletops. Yeah. Floors. Okay, because of the materials that you can cut. So I'm doing iron-on, so you want to select mirror image. Okay. So now it knows to actually cut this, backwards. Yay.
Oh, neat.
Right? Super fun. Okay, so I'm going to take the Sport Flex iron-on, and it's going to give me, in my 4 million material choices here, it's going to come up and it say, what are you going to choose, right? And the minute it does that, I'm going to search Sport Flex, all right? And so there it is, all materials, okay? And let me just scroll up for these, and do you see them? Yes.
Yeah.
Look, I can't even go fast enough. I'm only on G, but there is, like, mesh, microfiber, organza,
for
plush.
Heaven's sake.
Right, seersucker.
Oh, good grief.
Okay, sport. We're going to go sport. All right, Sport Flex iron-on. There's our choice. It knows exactly what the pressure needs to be, what the blade needs to be. It tells you when to load the mat. It checks to make sure you did what it was told.
So you don't have to dial anything in. You don't have to type anything in.
Did you notice that the dial is missing?
Oh, yes.
It's on your device.
I'm like, wait a minute. You're right.
Right.
All right. Well,
It's all right there for you.
It's all right there for you. And that is definitely something to celebrate.
Thank you.
Awesome job today. I know you